Okay. So here I am at the start of the Cape Wrath Trail. 2 weeks across the mountains. No bakers, don't know how I manage. No cake shops for 2 weeks. That's me over on the ferry. And at the start of the Cape Wrath Trail proper. So I just met a couple of other lads doing it. Well, I think it's going to be a nice day. Fort William. We might have lucked out with the weather today. There we go. The mighty Ben. There we go, look. The stones. Famous wee stones, eh? Cool. Oh, there's a cool one, look. Somebody's dug. There's my one, look. Add to the pile. You can see that in the camera. I've lost one stone, it says. Oh, where are we going to put it? There we go. It's me heading into Kona Glen, so just follow the river. But yeah, it's stunning here already. Yeah, it's a decent little break, just stop beside the Kona River. Just about the middle of Kona Glen really. And what am I, 10 and a half, 11 miles in? Something like that. So yeah, I'm going to get up to the top end of Kona Glen and then see if I'm going to camp there tonight or if I'm going to go along to Glenfinnan. Whew. Alright, that's me climbing up out of Kona Glen now. I'm going to take on a little bit more today, but not too much. Some spot. Whew. There we go, look. Finally found a half decent spot. Not a bad wee spot, is it? It's like the flattest pitch ever, but now that's me a set up. All cosy. Sleeping bag in. Oh, crap in. Yeah. So it's the first day in the Cape Wrath. Whew, it was a tiring one. I've had to hunt a fair bit down off the track. I think it's up there to find this pitch. I was struggling to find a pitch. So I think a lot of this might be pitching beside Bothies. Righty ho, I'm starving and tired and there's a few beasties about, but early for them. Right, it's time to get something to eat because our money's absolutely hanked, Marvin. Just making up some coffee and Kale tikka masala. Real tour gear. Give that a go tonight. So that's pretty much it for day one, the Cape Wrath Trail, because once I eat this I'm about ready to KO. I might do a map thing, I might not. I'm pretty tired tonight, so I won't be doing any map nonsense tonight, so okay, but I'll take this back in the morning. Ta-da. Good morning, welcome to day 2 of my Cape Wrath Trail. Pissing the rain, so I'm holed up in here, wait, make my breakfast. A Chul Bothy, if that's how you pronounce it, is the destination today. So I'll drop into Glenfinnan and then a Chul. I think that's a kind of easy day before things all get a bit mental. I really enjoyed that wee camp. So, I was looking up in the hills there for somewhere to camp last night and it was all just absolute bog everywhere. So I noticed this little river in the distance. There's usually always somewhere to pitch a tent along the banks of a river, so yeah, this is a good one. Right, I better get packed up. Now that's me finally ready to go. I guess the slowest start we've ever had today's hiking. No face left. See a bit of flat grass. Yeah, the gaiters are on today. That was a boob not wearing the gaiters yesterday. I'm not really one for gaiters. I find them a bit of a flaff, but I'll tell you, I think on this trail they're going to be very much needed. Right, I've got a bit of a humph to do to get back onto the actual trail, so I'll stick this camera away just now and find my way back towards Glenfinnan. Now, what's me in Glenfinnan? Just had a cup of tea and a cake at the visitor centre there, which is nice, really good, needed. Of course, Glenfinnan, this is where Bonnie Prince Charlie raised his standard and kicked off the Jacobite rebellion. Here's the monument there. Hold on. We all know what a clusterfuck that ended up being, but that's another story. Right, I need to navigate. I've just met the guy Alistair that manages this estate, so he's told me where there's bridges to avoid and ones to cross, and so that was cool. And I've actually seen him. I even knew his name was Alistair. I've seen him on another YouTuber's video, and I couldn't remember which one it was. I think it was Wacky's Wanderings, but I'm not sure. Could have been Gray's Hikes. It's a couple I've watched recently, so cool. Right, we're just heading up to, I think, to the viaduct. So I'll get you back in a minute. Okay, forget Bonnie Prince Charlie. There's what Glenfinnan's famous for. Harry Potter's viaduct. Yeah. True story. Before the first film was made, I turned down the job of set carpenter on the Harry Potter films because I read the first 10 pages of the book and I thought, you know, yeah, that's never going to come to anything. Yeah. I don't have a free hand to face palm right now. But, yeah. Some people have never let me forget it though. Here we are, Harry Potter's bloody viaduct. That's me, Corey Hillybothy. Hello! This one's good power. That was it then, Corey Hillybothy. Onwards to a cool, as Alistair told me the correct pronunciation is. So let's go. Whew. Now, the top is Beal, I forget what it's called, but oh, it's a long steep pool at Glenfinnan. Come through that glen and long and steep, especially in this humidity. Don't know if it'd be quite as chook on a nicer day. But I can't film that much because it's pissed the rain since Glenfinnan, but whew, it's worth it though. The beauty of this place. What you can see of it today. So yeah, I think I'm just heading between the stones more or less, just up and over there. Then hopefully it flattens off a wee bit, or I'll be flattened. Here we go, here's the bloody gate. Please close the gate. Okay. Everybody does that thing, don't they, on this, so I'll have to do it as well. Woohoo! Come on, Rusty! Onwards to Coolbathy! Fucking idiot. Yeah, we've got a bit of a steep climb down here. Now I made it down. It's quite treacherous of bits. I did have one not very graceful fall of marsh. Followed by a fuck shit, what a useless dick. I had a fell marsh again. Oh, yeah. That was. Doesn't look very steep coming down there, but. By George, it's steep alright. Right, we're on the flat now. Look. We've really got some semblance of a path for a few minutes, I think. Look at this. There's mountains all the way around me. Wee bit of woodland walking. So I've got about 2 3/4 miles to go today before I get much needed rest. Right, let's get tramped out of these woods. There we go. Made it to a cool bothy. Stop off point for day 2. Very spot. That's me, I set up at the cool bothy. End of day 2, Cape Wrath. My digs there. Bothy's just there. So a couple of lads doing a 3-day hike in the bothy, so just leave it to them. So I think there's more gear in there as well in the other room, so there's maybe guys doing some of the mountains. Come down later. Right, I suppose it's time to get some tea. A nice spot there is. So, yeah, it's a nice spot and it's not far off the track. It's not far to hike back up to get back on the track tomorrow. Right, it's time to see what's in the goodie bag for munching tonight. Right, tonight's dinner. Vegetable chipotle with chilli and rice. There we go. Something to eat tonight. I can never make these right. They're always like crunchy or water. I bloody guessed that one tonight. It's the best one I've made. Needing that. Right. This is me talking my mouth full. How's that for a view from my bedroom window? Not bad, is it? Right, that's day 2, the Cape Wrath. I'm going to have some to eat and then chill out for a wee while and probably crash out. Good morning. 6:30 in the morning, day 3. Just about to get some breakfast and it's a bit claggy and wet looking. It's drizzling rain a little bit. Right, time to get some breakfast and get on the trail. That's me leaving a cool bothy. There we go. That's a great wee camp. Oh, at least that hill's full of deer. Right, day 3, supposed to be one of the toughest days on this trail, so oh dear. This is just a nice wee tramp through the Glendissery woods. Or Glendissery. I think it's Glendissery woods. Yeah. The lull before the storm, this I think. So next stop is Surley's Bothy, which I think is about 6 miles from here, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see how much further we're going to go today, or if we go any further today. We'll get to the Bothy, see if there's anything pretty. I'll take us back for a nose. Now it's me coming out of the woods. Thank Christ, the humidity and there was murder. Dank little woods, oh, dank big woods, the big forest. Steep climb out of there as well. Woo. Boy. Right. That away, methinks. Once I get my breath back. I'm not breaking any records navigating through this terrain, but who wants to rush this, really? Look at it. going to find somewhere for a cup of tea. I'm guessing that's Surrey's Bothy, over there where I'm heading. Yeah. A little stumble there and the GoPro was struggling to come on. Hope it's okay. Yeah, I think that's Surrey's. I think I'm going to head there for some lunch in a Brad Pit. Maybe dry out my wig on a wee bit, dry out the tent a little bit. So yeah, let's go over there. It's alright, this is your home, I'm just passing through. There we go. Made it to Surrey's Bothy. Dear me. I wonder if there's anybody in the house. Time for some lunch. Now, what's my wee stay at Surrey's Bothy over? That was good, just a bit of lunch and a cup of tea and take in these views. So that was it, Surrey's Bothy. Right, let's get a beer and decide if it's a high route or a low route. Because this loch is tidal. Marsh time. Whoa, up to my waist in one bit. GPS did me dirty. Some of this shit looks like path and it's actually just deep marsh. Whew. Just making my way along these bloody ravines. Oof. It's one tough day's hiking. I've just looked at the map and this old fella ain't making it to Barrisdale Bay today. Yeah, I've just looked at the map, this old guy ain't making it to Barrisdale Bay today. That's for sure. Oh, there's my map going away. A couple of miles tops left in the tank, so oh. I mean, it's the old ball. Some like you're coming along the ravines, some like you're coming over the top. It's just sketchy. Oof, beautiful countryside, but one slip and it's a fucking check out with your pecker out. Apparently in the next couple of miles so there's somewhere to camp up here. It's a spot I've noticed in a few YouTubers videos. There was a couple of lassies at the Bothy mentioned it, so yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. So I'll take you back when we get there. Check this place out. Absolutely stunning. Thing is, 4 miles from Barrisdale Bay, if that. The camp here, such a beautiful spot to make up the extra hump further down the trail. Decisions. We won't get a better wild camping spot than this, that's for sure.
Right, I'm going to have a wee scout about and see if there's somewhere dead flat. I'm having this.
Good morning, day 4, my Cape Wrath. You might be wondering what I'm still doing here. Confession time, after a fairly major navigational blunder last night when I moved away from here, I ended up on those tops. And light was fading and I realised I'd made a colossal cock up. And I knew there was a climb out of here, but I was starting to think, yeah, it's not that steep. Yeah, we were getting up in amongst the Monroe height stuff, and I was like, yeah, this isn't right. So I was kind of looking towards Barrisdale Bay. I can't see obviously for that mound, but and I could see that there was going to be no way, no climb down. So because I was losing light, I thought the safest option was to backtrack, come back to the last known good location. So that's what I did. Came back and spent the night here. This beautiful spot. Gave myself about 3 hours of walking, maybe for nothing. But the downside, well, that's not a downside. I think, I think I'm too old. Oh, hold on, something on that end. I think I'm too old to do this Cape Wrath. I think this is a young man's game. Definitely, I should have done this one 10 years ago. So I think I'm going to see how far I get over the next day or two, and then maybe just do what a lot of other guys have done, just complete it in different stages. Do some other stages at another time. Because I'm not going to manage to complete it now, obviously within the 14 days. So, stupid old fucker. And I do need to get back to work, so I think what I'll do is just enjoy the next couple of days and see where we get and call it at that. That's where my head's at this morning. So, right. Oof, we're making it up this mountain. Right now I've decided to tap out. I'm not going to do the whole trail. I'm just going to take my time and enjoy it for the next day, 2 days, however long it lasts. Whew. It's a steep climb. You can see where I the level I camped at last night. If you go look, Barrisdale Bay. That's as far as I'm going today. That's me down off the mountain. Steep up, half down. I put the name up on screen when I found out what it's called. So, yeah. The way up was very steep because last night and this morning, could I find a bloody path? So, I ended up scrambling up some of it just to get onto the top sections. Don't do that with a heavy pack. In fact, scrambling was fun though. I've enjoyed it a lot more with a day pack. But hey, we're up and down. Oh, I'm looking forward to just a quiet late afternoon and evening, just chilling in the tent. Switch the brain off. I didn't sleep well last night after my navigational cock up. And the annoying thing is I was about 10 feet from the path when I quit and spent an hour and a half hiking back to. That's what happens when you're map reading shit. Yeah. I was understanding the terrain, I just couldn't see where the path was. Hey ho. Right. That's me at Barrisdale Bothy after coming down that mountain. Down from there. There you go. They charge a £5 a night, but quite right. They've got a toilet here and something to charge your phone and charge your goods, so quite right. Charging for it. Electricity's not free. Somebody was in grumbling about it earlier on, but oh well.
2 bathrooms. I think I'm going to take this one tonight if that one keeps up. Now it's me all settled in for the night at Barstow Bay. Still enjoying it. But 2 hours last night was a bit shit, and probably the same again this morning. It was a bit scary. I just could not find that fucking mountain path at all. Just could not find it. The only way I managed to find it in the end was to climb up to the top of here. Climbed up onto here, I think about there, and then dropped down. I could see it. It's in behind there, I could see the pass once I got up there, but the thing is, it's just like a, you know, old Stalker's footpaths, there's just like a warren of them up there. It's just, yeah. But a lot of them aren't footpaths, that's the problem. The footpaths are so eroded and boggy, and you know, you can't really tell the footpaths from just natural runoffs of water from the mountain. So that's a nice looking top up there, isn't it? It's just a beautiful place. I think that top there, that's the one I came over. I'm sure it's that one. So I remember looking down to my right and going, holy shit, that's steep. And then going over the top of that, and then coming down into that saddle, which wasn't too bad. Big boggy section up on there, but other than that it wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. I might have had to go for the big boy. Mind you, that might have been an Arm Monroe bag. If I just went, is that Monroe height? I would think it would be. Good morning. That's me leaving the Barstow Bay bothy on which should be day 4 of the Cape Wrath Trail, but it's my day 5 because I'm old and nae fit. So I think I'm only going to go as far as Kinlochhoon today, because the roller coaster path there is probably about as far as my back's going to let me go today. And then yeah. So I think tomorrow will be my last day on the Cape Wrath, so I'm gonna, there's no point just bashing on today. I'll just take my time, enjoy today and tomorrow, because today's walk's supposed to be one of the highlights, so I'll just take my time. That was a really nice campsite from both of you. Barstow Bay, I know, you de-wonked. Yeah. That was some section to hike through though, coming up over those mountains. Well, it might have been easier if you came through the pass like you were supposed to, but holy toot. Yeah, not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. So, right, we'll get a bash on. Just a quick breakfast this morning, just a snack bar and a cup of coffee, and we'll go and see if we can make a dent on this. Wee steep climb up there, but nothing severe. But check your views. Bloody hell. Onwards, check it. Can just be up to the knees in it. That's me, I'm done with this Cape Wrath shit. You know? Beautiful scenery, but the shittiest hiking in the country. I'm done, I'm out. That will do for me. The scenery, I'll hire a chopper if I want to see it. Jesus, what is this tar fucking shit? all closing in on me. It's a joy getting through here with a big backpack. Now I've just had a lovely breakfast, bacon roll in the cafe here at Kilmacorn. Nice folk as well. Cracking spot, they've just taken over. Place is all done up, it's looking great. So yeah, I think this is going to mark the end of my Cape Wrath Trail experience, I think, because the back is just, it's too sore. So I'm going to try and see if I can get a lift at Invergary from somebody and get out of here.